Hey Kim, it's me again. Okay, so now I'm gonna actually make the bread, and this is how I make my country bread. Um, First, I have my flour already weighed out for you. It's in the bowl. Maddie, okay, bowl. So this is a kilo, which is roughly 2 pounds, because I know you don't like me to talk in metric term. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix my salt, looks like about 1/4 cup, which is 33 grams. Mix it up. This is bread flour, okay? You have to have bread flour. If you don't have the bread flour, you're not going to get that chew that you want. Your crumb is not going to be the same. It's going to be all-purpose flour tends to just make it too soft. It doesn't give you the stretch that you want. Like bread flour does, because it doesn't have as much gluten. So we're going to do that. Here is 700 grams of water. I would say it's about 3 cups, 3.5 cups, 7 grams of yeast. I'm going to let it bloom. I'm just going to stir it around, get it going. Go. So what I do is I separate. You have 700 grams of the water here, and then I put 50 grams of water on the side, and I will explain more later on that. So what I'm going to do is mix, 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 mix. Once it starts to get dissolved, I'm going to pour it in. I'm going to pour in half. Here I have 300 grams of my starter. I would say that's about a good cup, maybe cup and a half. I would say a good cup to maybe 1.25 cups. And I'm going to mix it in here until it's combined. Nice and messy. So then I'm going to pour the rest in as Maddie chews on her freaking chips. After I told you not to, but she can't help herself, so she's going to go ahead and eat it. Alright, so that's in. And then basically I'm just going to mix it with my hand. Please don't switch it. Just leave it one size, like I said in the very beginning. I swear to God, your sister did just the same thing you did, and you're 12. I have to do everything myself. I swear. Mix, 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 mix. I'm just going to mix until it's completely incorporated. It's going to be really, really wet. It's supposed to be. Because that will also give you the texture that you want when you make the bread. The water is still sitting aside waiting for this dough, which I'm going to let sit for half an hour before I add that water to it. So I'm just mixing it, kind of folding it as I do it. It's really coming together now. I turn the bowl just to kind of help. There. It's about as good as you need to get it.
Need it.
Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let it sit for half an hour. And then, after half an hour, I'm going to pour in the rest of this water. Do the same thing. Let it sit for another 30 minutes. And I'm going to show you later the texture of the dough before I shape it. And then I'll show you the texture of the dough before I bake it. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little, I don't even know, bread class. And call me if you have any questions. Bye.